The shutdown is getting a little bit hairier for the Republicans. Again, we have that list of Republicans who anticipate having some problems with it. And I would imagine there's a reason why this is happening in Atlanta. Because you've got David Perdue, who I believe is up for re-election in 2020. And he is in Georgia, which is got a partisan index of R5. He won by, he had 53% of the vote in the last election. Now, that was 6 years ago, or it will have been 6 years. And every 2 or 3 years, when we see these elections, there's trends. Georgia is pushing towards blue. And in a potential wave election, which it could be in 2020. We don't know yet. A guy like Perdue is going to be awful nervous. And it is the Republican Party that is standing in the way of the government being restarted. Period. End of story. And in Georgia, here are TSA workers who are forced to work for no pay. And I think around now is when they should have been getting their check for the past 2 weeks, and they will not get it. There are reports of TSA workers calling in sick. There are reports of TSA workers basically saying, quitting, going to get a different job. It's not like this is the best job in the world anyways. And we have a terminal in the Miami airport, which is being closed, I guess, theoretically, temporarily, because they don't have TSA workers. People around the country are going to start to feel this more and more. Even if they don't think that it impacts them, they're going to start to realize it does. Here is a clip of that protest in Atlanta. There you go. So those are TSA workers in Georgia, and this is going to put pressure on a guy like David Perdue, and it's going to put pressure on the other Republican senators, because that's where this whole game is. At one point, they got to go down to Mitch McConnell and say, Mitch, you're going to screw me over in my election. And I know that you're afraid that you're going to get screwed over in your election if you have this vote, but we can't all live in states where, Donald Trump has above 50% approval rating. In fact, most of us don't. So that's the problem that the Republicans are facing there.